We all need nature. Even if we don't see it, the truth is, all of our food and livelihoods depend on it. Conservation International uses cutting-edge science, innovative policy, and global reach to empower people to protect it. But nature is big, so where do we start? Places that harbor exceptional natural resources and that are critically important for people's well-being seem like the way to go, and mangrove forests are one such place. Mangroves only grow in the tropical and subtropical regions of our planet, where they provide nurseries for 80% of commercial species in the tropics, which is why Costa Rica is one of the places where we decided to take action. The Gulf of Nicoya, an inlet of the Pacific Ocean and one of the country's most productive estuaries, is surrounded by mangrove forests. In the Gulf's Cheetah Island, women like Mercedes were the first to say yes to a pilot project on mangrove reforestation.
Sí, me gusta, estoy sincera, me hace falta cuando no vengo.
They received training and became close observers of environmental management on their island. On a voluntary basis, they work hard to clean their coastline and tend to deforested mangrove areas. For years, they have looked for suitable seedlings and taken care of them, watering them twice a day in their nurseries and making sure they grow strong. When the time comes, they plant the young trees. Each mangrove species is uniquely suited to its ecological niche, and the wrong kind in the wrong place won't survive. It takes time, but Patri is happy to invest in the mangrove forest.
Si nosotros el día de mañana no estamos, pues les sirven a los que vienen, a los que van a nacer.
The program has been replicated in other parts of the island. Today we work with 3 different communities, where both women and men monitor the reforestation's progress.
Mejor dicho, me crié aquí en Mangrove. Bueno, yo vine aquí a la isla de 8 años. Habían otras personas que los enseñaban cómo se agarraban las pianguas.
In the Gulf of Nicoya, around 800 families like Doña Caridad's collect mollusks. That's why we have worked closely with the communities to improve mollusk management and generate sustainable harvesting practices. Mangroves protect our coastlines from storms, purify water, and store more carbon than terrestrial forests. Not only that, but science tells us that protecting mangroves and other key marine ecosystems can greatly increase the size and number of resources available for extraction and fishing. Cheetah's community is convinced of how important it is to preserve this ecosystem.
Rodeado de mar, la isla, y el para el manglar para nosotros es primordial.
Ya hacia ahí, si viene una parte económica dependiendo de él, sería algo bueno.
Mangroves used to cover roughly 75% of the tropical coastline, but today we've destroyed at least 35% of them. That's why we're working hard to preserve the 20,000 mangrove hectares in the Gulf of Nicoya. The protection and restoration of nature can enable growth and prosperity. The life of local communities, past and present, has been closely intertwined with this wonderful ecosystem. By protecting mangroves instead of destroying them, Costa Rica is at the forefront of the global effort to slow climate change and promote the sustainable use of nature.